Hello, Team AC222. Hey, I need a new recorder. Respond. Great, now nothing seems to be working right.
おはようございます。ノアールです。今、ファルクリースの宿屋の前にいます。なぜかっていうと、ゲトウくんから情報をもらったからです。ここにルシアンって方がいるので、仲間にしようと思い来ています。ここに来るまでに山賊に襲われ、ぜひとも仲間を増やしたいんです。
Protocol to eradicate enemy engaged. Let the killing commence.
見つけた。
You won't be winning this battle.
きっと。
To come.
じゃあ、猫ちゃん、ごめん。
弱虫め。
ちー。解除。まだいた。当たらんし。当たれ。回復するんかい。猫ちゃん、ちと待ってて。猫ちゃんの仇は私が撃つ。
逃げてみろよ。背中からぶっすり刺してやる。逃げられないぞ。
いた
お前のゴールドを数えるのが楽しみだ。
片付いた。猫ちゃん、さっきはごめんね。
What's up?
ごめんね。
Record 7D31. Dragonborn left for another event.
ってなことがあってタンク役が欲しいんです。ルシアン、男の人だよね。トリマ、会いましょ。
Excuse me, sir. I don't normally do this, but, have you got a moment to talk?
OK、話をしよう。
Marvelous. My name is Lucian Flavius. I'm a scientist, philosopher, amateur wizard, and something of a musician, though I suppose that's more of a hobby. I couldn't help noticing that you seem... how can I put this? Well acquainted with the less savory side of Skyrim?
そうかな。それなりに。あんた、一人で大丈夫か？
As a matter of fact, I do. I'm here in Skyrim on an expedition, academic mainly. I find the province simply fascinating. The flora, the fauna, the ruins, both Dwemer and Nordic, the architecture, the politics. Trouble is, I'm really not much of a fighter. I know a few spells and can just about swing a sword, but beyond that, I'm pretty useless in combat. Skyrim's no place for a milk drinker like me. Not on my own, anyway. So, I'm looking for someone to travel with.
それで、do?
I suppose what I'm asking is, would you awfully mind if I tag along? I will of course compensate you most handsomely for putting up with me.
お金くれんの？
Oh, shall we say 300 septims up front? After that, I'll top you up every time we come across something useful to my research. At your discretion, of course. No obligations. Save that you take me with you, and assist in keeping me alive wherever possible.
渡りになんちゃら。
Oh, splendid. Here's your gold. This is going to be quite the adventure.
私は、ノアール。よろしく。
It's a pleasure to meet you. Lead on.
ル
You look haunted somehow, as though you've seen something terrible. Tell me, please, what did you see?
黒いドラゴン、ヘルゲン、壊滅。
A dragon? You saw an actual living dragon? But that's impossible, surely.
事実、そうなん体験したから。
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to question your reliability. If you say you saw a dragon, then who am I to doubt you? But don't you think if a dragon destroyed Helgen, that the people nearby should be warned? Isn't there a village right on its doorstep? Riverwood, I think it's called.
そうだね。市長に報告頼まれてるわ。
Then what are we waiting for? Those people are counting on us.
その前にやることあんだわ。ルシアン君、下手でもいいからタンク役やって。
I'll get all up in their face and stab them. I'll try anyway.
魔法は回復のみに専念して。
Whatever you say.
暇な時は自由にしてて。
Oh, thanks. That's good to know. I'll do that.
あのね、聞きたいことあんだけど。
What would you like to know?
スカイリムに来た目的っていうか理由は？
So many things. The culture, the architecture, but most of all, the enormous Dwemer presence here. The technology the dwarves possessed all those years ago is miles beyond us, even today. The chance to study it in person. I just couldn't resist.
ドゥーマン。ルシアン君はどこの出身？
Cyrodiil, though I suppose you could probably guess that. I grew up in the Imperial City, mostly with my nose in a book. My family own a small amount of property there, and they always encouraged me to pursue my interests. Namely, knowledge, in all its forms. I spent some time at the Arcane University, a couple of years at the archives of White Gold Tower, and I've studied at every academy in the city. But no amount of academic knowledge can compare to some practical experience. I'm done reading about the world. Now I want to see it.
へえ、頭いいんだね。もしかしてそっち系の家柄？
Oh, the Flaviuses are firmly rooted in the Imperial City. We've always had a strong sense of home. We're a tight-knit bunch, and we get on rather well most of the time. They worry, though, particularly about me. Gave them quite a shock when I told them about this expedition.
お父は何屋さん？
Davidicus is his name. He's an academic like me, always up to his elbows in old scrolls. He does a lot of consultancy work for the Imperial government, hunts down relics for them, that sort of thing. I'd be lying if I said we always saw eye to eye, but I owe a lot to him, and he's very dear to me.
じゃあ、お母も学者さん？
Captain Lyra of the Imperial Legion. She and I couldn't be more different, but she's always supported me in everything I've done. She fought against the Thalmor in the Great War. In fact, she was there for Lord Nurofin's defeat at the Battle of the Red Ring. She retired to marry my father and raise me, but despite her career, she never tried to force me onto the same path. By the time I was old enough to hold a book, it was clear I was going to follow my father into the academic world, and she was delighted for me. I write to her fairly regularly, my father too, and while she worries, I think she's proud of me for doing this. I hope so, anyway.
そっか。兄弟っているの？
None. I was the proverbial apple of my parents' proverbial eyes. And yes, they spoiled me rotten. Sometimes I wonder what it would have been like to have had a brother or a sister. But then I wouldn't be quite who I am today. So I can't complain.
一人っ子の長男さんか。そんじゃさ、行ってみたいところってある？
Now that you mention it, I suppose there is. Somewhere here in Skyrim, there's a Dwemer ruin called Doomsbathar. I came across a text referring to it in my last few months at the Arcane University. Dwemerus is a fiddly language, often the same words can have multiple meanings, but I'm fairly sure it translates loosely to bound ghosts. It piqued my curiosity. The use of soul gems in Dwemer automatons is well documented, but no one really knows much about their purpose or function. I thought perhaps this place of bound ghosts might be something to do with that, so I did some more research, but I just can't find the location. My father's looking into it for me while I'm here on my expedition. If he finds anything, he's going to let me know.
ルーマー遺跡ね。オッケー。気が向いたら行こうね。ところでさ、馬って乗れる？
Absolutely not. I've tried. Divines know I've tried, but I just can't get the knack. Every single horse I've ever tried to ride just throws me off. Or maybe I just fall off. The point is, I can't ride. Maybe one day I'll learn, but today is sadly not that day.
いいんだよ。乗らなきゃ事故を起こさない。だから私はゴールド免許。とりあえず着替えよっか。
Donations are always appreciated. Oh, you want the stuff back? We can discuss that later.
こんな感じかな。
Let's get moving.
Now, where did I put those quest files?
あ、盾を忘れてた。
What's next?
いいじゃん。ではでは、出発。ということで、次回はオリさん家へ向かいます。会えればいいけど。またね。